So I got great news, as it looks like we're getting closer and closer to the biggest sneaker release of the year.
It's up.
So stay tuned for an update on the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. We also got a first look as one of Adidas' most hyped collaborations of the year has leaked early, and we also got an update on Kanye's release date. So I appreciate y'all. To kick things off, we're gonna start with a Jordan brand update. So I tried to warn y'all last time, all you Jordan sneaker YouTubers, beware. Mike J, Rich the Sneaker Guy, Ellen Page, y'all better watch out, I'm coming for the crown. So we're gonna kick things off. We have several official images loaded of several upcoming Jordan retro releases. And anytime you have the images loaded to Nike's server, you guys already know a release is gonna follow suit shortly afterwards. So first up, we got the Jordan 1 High OG 85 metallic burgundy. So it looks like they're following up last year's release with another good OG. Last year we had the black and white panda joints drop. This time we got another good classic release in. So these joints are set to drop February 16th. This release will be part of the NBA All-Star Weekend festivities. You can expect these to be dropping for $200. This is a nice pair, but I feel like with some of the other drops coming up, these may be overshadowed, and there's a particular pair which we're gonna get into here shortly. Next up, we have the Jordan 14. These joints are called Love Letter. So this is a woman's exclusive colorway, very radiant to say the least. And I just gotta keep it real, these joints ain't it. And if your girl comes home rocking these on February 24th, do yourself a favor and just go ahead and leave her. Next up, we got the Jordan 2 Year of the Dragon. Now, when it comes to this pair, I feel like the biggest storyline surrounding this release is how limited these are. So this will be a numbered release. They're said to be just a little over 2,000 pairs, actually 2,024. So I guess for 2024, cute little release. But otherwise, these will be very difficult to cop. Be on the lookout for these dropping January 24th, and most likely will be an Asia exclusive release. And we got them ones. Well, they're not technically ones, they're actually Jordan 4s, but these are the ones that everybody is going crazy for. So we have official images finally loaded for the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. And anytime you get these official images loaded onto the back end of Nike servers, means they could literally shock drop or give exclusive access at any time. But remember, the official release date is February 17th, but I find it very funny pertaining to this release. When we saw the first initial teaser sometime last year, so many people were hating on them. So many people were saying these were easy pass, but man, that narrative has completely changed. And it seems like nowadays, a lot of people are looking at the new leather finish actually as an upgrade on this sneaker. So the hype and anticipation for these is real. Remember, the official release date is February 17th, and anybody that claims that they got insider information about the shock drop, all that, they're just capping to y'all right now, because Nike could literally change all of that release stuff at any time. But just based off the history of releases, especially pertaining to the Reimagined series and Jordan retro releases, you know, for a big drop like this, which rumor has it, we should see 500,000 pairs worldwide, which still probably isn't enough, but you guys can expect the trend to continue. Exclusive access, shock drop multiple times to be able to cop these before they drop, and then expect these to also be releasing on foot sites, which there's a little rumor out there that Foot Locker will be carrying these as well. So there's gonna be a lot of chances to grab these, but it's still gonna be a difficult cop. I would imagine resale prices to skyrocket on these joints as they're a classic. So many people wanna grab them. They got the good Nike Air on the back, and it's just a simple, clean release. So this is like a GR type of sneaker. I mean, not GR, but it's a sneaker that like is a general release in terms of like the crowd that's gonna be going for it. So as I mentioned before, you're gonna have like a lot of noobs going for these. You're gonna have kids, women, everybody and their mama is gonna be going for this release. And it's looking like this may be the biggest release of the year. And the Jordan 4 in particular is definitely poised to have a big year, because you got these. You also got the militaries releasing as well. But for now, let's just go ahead and focus on these Breds. But just thinking about it, I just want to get this on my chest. I remember like copping those military 4s back in the day, sometime in like high school, and I could have sworn the retail was like $115, which is crazy now that they're going for like $210. So in like less than 20 years, it feels like the inflation for these joints have went up to double. So that's crazy. But regardless of the price, everybody's looking to grab these. So comment down below if you guys are excited for this release, and smash the like button for good luck. And moving right along, it looks like we have some Adidas news, which you already know 2024 should be a huge year for the Samba. We've seen them all over the place over the last couple of years. I was most curious to to see what they had in store for their Wales Bonnet collaboration, which is kind of like the gold standard for Adidas Samba collab. So it looks like we have a first look, as it looks like some leaks have gotten out on 2 new colorways. So the first one appears in this kind of off-white color scheme. It appears to have some like thick suede, hairy overlays. You have a what appears to be translucent gum bottom, as well as the blue 3 stripes. And then this next pair, which kind of comes in like this cream base. You also got the white, off-white 3 stripes going on there with some baby blue accents. So 2 cool new interesting colorways. You do want to make note that these are actually just sample pairs, so it's not officially confirmed that these will be the official Wales Bonnet Samba that drops this year. But for now, it does kind of give you an interesting glimpse into the direction that they're taking the Samba collab. And it also looks like we have some other Adidas news, as it looks like Lionel Messi will also be getting his own Adidas Samba. So you have 2 colorways pictured here. Nothing to get too excited about to me. I mean, they just look like your average Samba, but there are some really cool details in here. You will notice right above the 3 stripes where it normally says Samba has been replaced with Messi text on here. So it looks like this should be a big release for like football, soccer fans, or fans of Messi. Personally, nothing for me to get too excited about, but as you guys would expect a lot of Adidas Samba releases, whether they're GRs or some of these collaborations. So it's going to be a big year once again for the Adidas Samba. And earlier this morning, I dropped a full video on today's New Balance release, which happened to be in collaboration with Salehi Bembry. So we have the 1906R Heat Be Hot pack. And originally I said I wasn't going to go for these. I was feeling like they were a little bit too loud and vibrant. But as we got closer to the release, I logged into the site at 12 and figured, you know, what the hell, why not? Let's go ahead and kick off the year with a new sneaker cop. But I jumped on beasponge.com instantly and was shocked to see that these joints sold out super fast. I believe the lava pair actually sold out a little quicker than the other pair, but it doesn't matter because both of these joints were gone in like less than 15 seconds, which absolutely shocked me. So it appears that these joints were a lot hotter than I expected. Retail was $170, I believe. Of course, Be a Sponge, they do charge a premium of $25 for shipping. So it was either that this release was super limited. I guess Salehi lied. He said they were going to be dropping more pairs of these, but who knows? I guess it was either super limited or it could have been that the bots ate these up. But either way, joints sold out super fast, and apparently this will be the only release and we shouldn't see a New Balance drop on these. So those sold out super fast. It looks like Salehi's kicking off the year with a bang. Apparently the people are really rocking with these. So as far as other New Balance news, there's not too much going on. I did want to share with you guys though that a triple black colorway for the New Balance 990 V6 has surfaced. So these joints aren't anything to get too hyped about. It's just going to be your general GR release. But if you're in the market for like a clean, comfortable, you know, silhouette with a little premium material and feel to it, I definitely would recommend these. I haven't personally tried them out myself, but it's always been an intriguing silhouette. So one of these days I'm gonna pull the trigger on one of these, but I won't be paying full price. I'll catch one of these joints on sale at the end of the season. All right, and lastly, we got an update on Ye's highly anticipated collaborative album with Ty Dolla $ign Vultures. Now, most recently, the last Ye update that we had, he was seen spotted in Vegas celebrating his wife's birthday, but ever since that, it seems like it's been kind of real quiet as far as Ye sightings. I'm used to seeing him popping up on my Instagram feed every day, like with new pictures, videos from all the Kanye fan accounts. But over the last couple of days or so, things have been pretty quiet, leaving many fans, you know, wondering what's going on with the album. We've had 2 official listening events. The first joint in Miami, which I thought was really dope. The second one in Vegas, which was a little kind of left fans, you know, wondering what's the status of the project. And since then, we've heard some things that, you know, there's no tentative release date. But the great news is it looks like we do have an official update. Although it does feel like the album could be scrapped, it almost feels like it's a Donda 2 situation all over again. The great thing is the track list, you know, has already been uploaded to streaming platforms. And if you actually check out the official Ye Dolla $ign artist page, it looks like we now have a tentative release date for the upcoming album Vultures, which is scheduled to now release coming up January 19th. So I guess that's, giving some hope for all of the fans that are still waiting for the project to release. And even if we don't actually get the official drop, I don't want to get my hopes up too high or anything like that. I really could care less. I would love to get an official drop. I would love to have an official rollout, all that good stuff. Could y'all imagine if they actually dropped like a music video? I feel like that would go crazy, but there's no telling. Regardless if we don't get an official drop, we still got all the leaks out there, which I've been jamming to, all the songs from the listening event. So records like Gun to My Head, Back to Me, River. I can't think of everything off the top of my head, but all of those joints are in my rotation right now. And although they're unfinished leaks, I feel like they're pretty much better than anything that we had released in the whole music space all of last year anyway. So I'm cranking those joints in. While I would love for an official release date, it's Kanye we're talking about here. I'm not getting my hopes up, and if we never get an official release, I'm still loving all the leaks, and I feel like this album, definitely in the state that it's already in, was probably like the best project of the year. So we'll see how things go. Right now, we have a tentative release date scheduled for January 19th. So we'll see how that plays out. But regardless, I feel like we pretty much heard like most of the album anyways, but we'll see what happens when it comes to Ye updates, especially with the whole Yeezy pies and all that good stuff. People are still waiting on confirmation for shipping and all that. So let me know what you guys think about the album. What do y'all think about the leak so far? And I think tomorrow we have a new album from 21 Savage dropping. My hopes aren't really high for that project, but I'll definitely give it a listen. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Let me know what you guys think about all the topics covered today. Did you guys go for those Salehi New Balance joints today? I know you hyped for the Bred 4s, which we can possibly expect to see a shock drop coming up anytime now. So salute, guys. I'm JA. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.